Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I was doing okay until I learned something horrifying. Yesterday I talked about how evil MSNBC is. Somebody had a great I don't know what you call it, what MSNBC could stand for. Many people call CNN counterfeit news network, communist news network. MSNBC, somebody said. More shit, nobody cares. MSNBC. More shit, nobody cares. Yeah. But MSNBC has really became evil. Something that they're claiming conservatives and Republicans are, or Trump. And I thought it was laughable when that guy said that Trump is as bad as Hitler, Mao Zedong, and Stalin combined, and he will murder more people than they did. That was bad. That was laughable, even though it was bad. Disrespectful to the poor victims, the innocent lives that were stolen from those evil regimes. And I saw on a news broadcast that Trump was in front of reporters, and they were talking about, I don't remember if they're talking about China or talking about Iran, but he said, I could kill many people, but I don't want to. Okay? As a matter of fact, he said that many, many, many times. That even though Iran is an evil regime, that he could strike against them. But if he did, that would mean he will kill a lot of innocent lives. And he said that is what is holding him back from attacking them. Okay? Is that would murder innocent lives. And it's because of the taking of innocent life is the reason he will not do that. And he said that many, many times. He will not take someone's innocent life. And if lives are, he would rather do a constructive strike with the least amount of casualties. That if he could save lives, he would do it. He did not want to kill anyone. And that is what's holding him back from any strategic campaign against Iran or any oppressive regime, is that innocent lives would be killed. And that is what is keeping him from doing it. Because he does not want to take any human life. Life is sacred. He said that many times. That's why he's pro-life and anti-abortion. Because he respects innocent life inside of the mother. He respects all innocent life. All life. So, the idea that he's going to round up and murder Americans or anybody is just outrageously laughable, and they just don't know Trump, and they're just going with their paranoid, ramblings in their brain. I thought that was bad, but I thought that was laughable. But MSNBC did not fail to confirm what I said about that while CNN is like the Jerry Springer of news, that MSNBC is like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre of news, or the Chernobyl of news. Because a Reno, that is a Republican in name only, okay, columnist for the Washington Post, wrote, I think she wrote, and she is Jewish, which is very shocking. She said she spelled out the final solution of the Republican Party, Trump and all Trump supporters. 65 million of us, including women, children, and older people. Senior citizens. People advanced in age. So, she wants to annihilate, burn down, is her words, the Republican Party. She didn't say with no survivors, but that is inferred when she said, if there are survivors. That is a direct quote. And I'm placing that link in the description below so you can see it yourself. Okay, this is appalling, this is scary, and this is so disgusting. This is how radically far left the Democrat Party has become. Pure communists. I mean, I put them all, the Democrats have so many different factions that they're all grouped as Democrats. So you have Democrat, liberal, far left, socialist, Marxist, authoritarianist, Marxist, Leninist, communist, social justice warriors. They're all grouped as Democrats, but they're leaning more toward the radical left as communists, socialists, and so this is very, very scary. They are calling Trump worse than Hitler, and yet they're calling for the final solution of conservatives and Republicans, the Republican Party. The total annihilation, genocide of the Republicans. When she said, after burning down, this is what she said, if there are survivors, then they will rise up from the ashes, this is a paraphrase, and gain strength again. And we're going to have to do it all over again. Now, who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Now, she didn't say, we'll have to do it all again, but she did say, and you can watch for yourself. I put a link in the description below, so you can see for yourself how scary this is now. So, my friend, he has every right to fear for my safety, but not from Trump. Not from Trump. Not one iota from Trump, from our president. Oh, God. From somebody, and she was on MSNBC, and she said this right on the air. I want you all to see it. I want everybody to see this. If there are any survivors, that is blood-curdling and bone-chilling to hear an American say this about her fellow Americans. And that's all I want to say. That's all that can be said. So, this has to stop, because this is now getting out of hand. It's not funny anymore. We're not laughing anymore. At least I'm not. These people have the most severe case of Trump derangement syndrome. This, and you know something, it started with Maxine Waters about everybody forming a crowd and a mob around Trump's cabinet members in restaurants, gas stations, department stores, and tell them they're not welcome anywhere anymore. And that was, what, 2 years ago? And I thought, well, it only happened once or twice. With Sarah Sanders in that restaurant. And, what was his name in that other restaurant where they gathered around him? He should call the police right then and there, especially since the restaurant wasn't going to do anything. He should have got on his cell phone and called the police, saying they're disrupting my dinner. He should not have run with his tail between his legs and slithered out to another room. He should have just got on the phone and called the police, since they were not going to do anything about it. And have them removed from the restaurant. But now it's gone way beyond that now. Now they're really, really taking Maxine Waters' words, and expanding them to the nth degree. Now it's really scary. It's not funny anymore. Now it's frightening. It is frightening now. Now, how far is that going to go? How far is that going to go? We said never again. Never again. Yeah. Never again for Jews. But now it's conservatives and Republicans. Who, by the way, there are Jews and people of color among the conservatives and Republican Party who support them. We're talking 65 million people, including women and children. And she is saying, if there are any survivors, that just grinds my stomach. I hope I can do some good with this by sharing this with all you guys. Spread the word, because they just spewed out fighting words. They have lit the match for America's second civil war. Because I can only see that's where this is going to go. When someone at the Post, Washington Post, is calling for the genocide of Republicans and conservatives, if there are any survivors. Chilling words indeed. If burn down the Republican Party, if there are any survivors. Remember I said yesterday about fear-mongering? I wasn't talking to my hat. They are really instilling fear and panic. So, like I said, the MSNBC, basically, and CNN, and everybody on left, they wrote the book on fear-mongering. And I think I proved my point. But I will fight. This is the United States, by the way. Not a communist country, thank you. At least it's supposed to be the United States of America. It's supposed to be. It was the last time I checked. I don't recognize this country anymore. I really don't. I had a dream once. And I think this is a metaphor of what's happening now. In this dream, in the stream, aliens had come in and want to turn off the oxygen on Earth. And our government, because they want to take over the world, and they could not exist in an oxygen atmosphere. So they were going to shut off the oxygen so they can colonize on this planet. So all the governments came together and created an exodus plan of a habitable planet for us to move to. And you had to go through a hose in space. Well, so like excuse me, like a vacuum hose, so that you will zip through it and land on the second Earth. But you had to hold your breath. But you'd go fast enough so that you didn't have to hold your breath that long. So, and all the countries went everywhere. And with every country abandoned, like a light switch, shut off the oxygen. And every country that abandoned Earth and relocated, they would shut off the oxygen of that country, like a light switch. Country after country after country, until it came time to the United States. And then they had to break it up. West Coast, East Coast, until our town. And my mom was with me. And she says, "Come on, Jimmy, we gotta go. We gotta go before they shut off the oxygen." And I said, okay, but I don't know what to take with me. And so Mom said, "All right, I took what I'm going to take. Please hurry, because they're going to shut off the oxygen in like 5-10 minutes. You better, get going. Okay, I'll meet you on the new planet." And then she left. And then I just looked around, what to take with me. What do I take with me? Because I just have to hold it in my arms while I went through the hose. And then the alarm sounded saying, that you have 60 seconds to leave Earth, because the oxygen will be shut off. And then I heard the countdown. 45 seconds. 30 seconds. What do I take? What do I take? And then I grabbed something. 10 seconds. And I started going through the hose. And the suction was suctioning me through. And then there was like a tangle in the hose. And I got stuck. And the pressure from the vacuum was building up. And I was stuck, and I was still holding my breath. And then the kink got unkinked, and I proceeded further. And I just, at this point, I was about saying, I can't hold my breath any longer. But I got to. I don't know how many more millions of miles left I gotta travel through this hose. And I was getting right to the end of the hose when I woke up. But so it feels like this now. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. These are scary times, folks. Scary from the left. Especially who are suffering extreme Trump derangement syndrome. They tried taking Trump down and his supporters with the collusion delusion story, that obstruction of justice, calling him a racist, calling him a Nazi, then calling him, saying that he's as worse than all three combined, and now they're so desperate, they say, we gotta burn it all down, with no survivors. Isn't that what the Nazis did with book burning? That's what that reminds me of. There cannot be a surviving book in that pile. That's what that reminds me of.
Never got those hot dogs fixed for you?
No.
You never can with food here, can you?
Yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please check out that video, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, take care. Bye.